Ke Sorkar jela lingbak tanat arts and culture ha ka khat lai trik naiwing arjar arpulai kalapin bena bakan penlong ye ke second Tri Hills Ensemble hangni hanong ba Shillong. Habekren bikila pathai khubor commissioner bat secretary jong tanat arts and culture ke Sorkar jela oba FR Kharkongor ulai Ithuh bakatanat arts and culture kala Ithuh kerpang ye kinrit ligi Shnong hapo kani ke jela ki barang Pynneh pensa elaka lariti ki Longshwa lingba ki sap kerpang bikidon. Oba FR Kharkongor ulai Ithuh ru baya ka Tri Hills Ensemble kaban long haduk shitayaw kinti en pensdang naduk ka khat santrik naiwing arjar arpulai bat en sapli pat du menteri ketanat arts and culture ke Sorkar jela ba polling do oban selong ru kumukong san rengkat ke jingadon langjung chief executive member jong ka Khasils Autonomous District Council oba penyak sing sim bat kiwe.
So basically, and we also have another 5 or 6 villages which will be branded as arts and craft villages, which in continuation to the villages that we selected last year. We are also bringing to the fore, for example, Nongkandri, which is known for traditional metal craft, and they are very skilled in the age-old craft of making bows and arrows, as well as metal and feathers, and also it's known for its locks, which are very unique and priceless. So Nongkandri is very known for its traditional metal craft. Then Musto, of course, for its for the Kneng embroidery. In the Department of Textiles, we had already branded the Silk Village, which is known as the Umden Silk Village. So from arts and culture, also we are planning to give visibility to these villages which are keeping our heritage alive, which are keeping our traditions and our heritage alive. So Musto is the other village. Then Yillong, which is the heartbeat of Jaintia culture, with the unique dances like the Sakhriyat, and also is the center of the traditional religions and very vibrant Bedding Club, as well as many interesting cultural practices are there. So we want culture to be seen, to be visible, to be felt. We want the entire festival to be a kind of an immersive experience, not only something which will be common, but something which will truly bring culture on a visible and which is an experiential platform. So, and many young people probably would not have exposed had they not visited the various villages. But we are planning to bring the entire culture from the villages into the city, so that our younger generation is also exposed. Visitors will also know about the richness of our culture. States like Meghalaya have showcased culture in a very vibrant way through Hornbill Festival and all that. So we know that Meghalaya, as I said, is rooted in culture. Rooted in nature, connected to culture. We have done a lot on nature tourism, but cultural aspects also are equally important, and it's only through culture that you can truly get a sense of being immersive in the and as well as connected with the people. It's by experiencing their dances, their songs, their food, that you feel connected to the culture. So Badam is also very famous for its rice brew and rice cakes. So we are also planning to recognize them as well for their unique skills in the traditional cuisine. And Wakhen was there in the earlier list last year, but it was recognized for its music, for its Sengriti. But this time we are also trying to bring out its unique skills of Thain Sriya, which is also known as Thain Yarong. These are very traditional weaves which are made from plants like pineapple and also the Jirmi creeper, and it's a very sustainable fashion. So basically, this entire endeavor of the Tri Hills Festival is to connect the threads together. And we know that Meghalaya is very famous for the iconic living root bridges. So basically, this festival is trying to be that living root bridge that makes culture a living heritage, not only something we read in the books or we see in a museum, but something that is living, breathing, and part of the living heritage. There will be performances as well by folklore groups every evening. We have all the famous folklore groups as well as those groups which blend the contemporary with the folklore. So they will be there to add entertainment as well as to provide awareness. So this is the endeavor basically, is to ensure that as a department we not only preserve, protect, but we also promote our culture. This is the endeavor, and we hope to. We made a start last year, and we hope to make it into an annual event with the second edition this year, and hopefully it will continue next year and also will be much bigger and much more vibrant. So this basically is the objective of these programs, and it's being befittingly launched in this Janjatiya Gaurav Divas, which we are joining hands with the rest of the country to celebrate tribal achievement, to celebrate tribal cuisine, craft, as well as culture, as well as to make that link with the living heritage. Not only heritage and legacy which is in a museum, but also heritage which is living, breathing, and which is being, and which the villages are the true custodians, and we are trying to ensure that they get a platform to showcase it in the cities as well. There will be in the as regards the program which will kick off, we will be having a showcase of various traditional cultural items, ranging from dances which have never been showcased before. There will also be a special musical presentation on our braveheart Uthiroth Singh, as well as the winners of those traditional inter-school competitions will also be felicitated. Some VECs and village these village employment committees, as well as self-help groups which have done well, will also be felicitated. And one very interesting program is that 6 more additional arts and craft villages will be recognized. Last year at the first Tri-Hills Festival, we had in fact selected 6 villages and we had branded them as arts and culture villages, comprising of villages like Larnai, which is known for black clay pottery, and we had villages like this Amindagari, which is known as the woodcraft, which is known for its woodcraft, and there were several other villages which were also recognized. So this year also we are continuing with that, and the 6 additional villages will be announced on the at this inaugural program, where we will seek to support them as well as give them a kind of visibility as well as branding in recognition of the unique crafts. So some of the villages like Nongkandi, which is very famous for its metallurgy, arts and craft, for this bow and arrow, skills. And there will be other 5 villages which will also be announced on that occasion. So on the next day, we will have, in collaboration with the Shankardev College, there will be a mega dance, traditional dance expositions of dances which have not been usually seen in public platforms. We are all familiar with the dominant cultural dances. We know what is the Wangala, and we know what is the Shatsuk Binsim, Shat Nongkrem, and also the dances of the Jaintiyas. But there will be some very different as well as unique dances which will also be showcased on the 16th. This program is being done in coordination with the Shankardev College. And the main marquee event I'll come to is called the Tri-Hills Ensemble 2. So last year we had the Tri-Hills Ensemble 1. Why we're calling it Tri-Hills basically is to represent the 3 hills of Khasi Jaintia as well as Garo. And Tri also plays on the word tribal. So it's called Tri-Hills. So last year we had started it with the support of the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. This year again we are having it, and it will be one of the key one of the key festivals of the Arts and Culture department. We know that tourism department has got cherry blossom, but from arts and culture point of view, we are planning to make Tri-Hills into an annual affair. It started off last year, and this is the 2nd edition. So this particular festival is basically anchored on 2 themes. One is rooted in nature and connected to culture. and basically it aims to showcase on craft, cuisine, as well as culture of the three hills, and it is an endeavor to sort of connect with the past and to bridge between the modern generation and the previous generation, to reawaken and to revive, as well as to educate and as well as to celebrate our our local our culture. So there is a feeling, of course, many a time that the legacy of the past is a whispered legacy, but we hope that this 2 day festival will it will unearth, it will unfold many hidden dances and songs which were only confined to the villages so far, but now we are bringing them onto the state capital, so that we give more exposure and more focus and more spotlight on these hidden dances, hidden songs. In this festival, the Honorable Chief Minister will be the chief guest, and our Arts and Culture Minister will be the guest of honor. And it'll be a 2 day event on 24th and on the 25th. And as I just mentioned, the main endeavor is to bring to the fore all the hidden gems of our state in terms of folk dances, folklore, folk songs, games, dresses, cuisine, food, and also handicraft practices. In fact, Nambi Marak, who's doing very well as the tribal chef, will also be there for this program, and hopefully, inspire a love for our own indigenous cuisine. And also, basically, we want to highlight areas and things which were not really in the focus all the time, and we want to make it truly authentic as well as indigenous. Apart from that, there are a lot of very interesting dances and artistic showcases which were only restricted to the villages, as I said in the beginning, and which we hope to bring to the fore. For example, some very unique dances like cry of a Wakhen, then also there's Jabulo of Riboy, plus some other very interesting performances as well as songs and folklore from the Garo Hills.